Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Sorry for the interesting setup today. No, I'm at my house. I'm on the back porch, so I have a little light. I don't have power right now. No, just on the back porch. Yeah, we're doing okay. I don't have any power right now, but we don't have a lot of rain, just a lot of wind. There we go. Not a lot of rain. We're lucky in that regard. It's unusual where the rain pockets are. Uh, Sorry, I need to make Roger a panelist. There we go.
Hey, Matt, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep,
Can you give me access to the video?
I'm working on it. I'm trying to do this off my phone, so it's a little different. 1 second.
Eldad, you're getting an echo? For me, we're not even in the same vicinity. Now it says you can't stop. Video host has stopped it. Let me make sure you're not getting it from me.
Hold on.
No, you shouldn't be getting it from my end. I think you're getting it from your end. So just so you know, guys, I was trying to access this room today to give you guys a VIP room, and my link wasn't there. So that's what Matt's trying to figure out right now, how to get me. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Hey, there we go. Can you hear me okay, Matt?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Good. Make sure that my sheet has a working VIP link that makes me a panelist from this point on, okay? I think we just lost Matt.
What
No,
sheet?
we didn't. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I'm not involved in that, so I'll have to check with whatever.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You got plenty of fish to fry. I'll take care of that myself. It gives me an excuse to yell at somebody. Look at my face light up when I say yell at somebody. Oh, let me just turn you up a little bit so I could hear you. Say a few words, would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hanging in here. No power.
Okay,
still here.
Yeah, I think it's on Matt's side. You shouldn't be hearing any echo from me. All right. Let me see 1 second.
Oh, hold on. I know where the echo is coming from. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I'm not angry at all. I just love people taking my link away to access my room that I access every day from. I mean, why would somebody do that, right? I mean, let me show you what I'm talking about. I mean, show you how dumb this is. So I have a page. This is a page. And every time they have webinars, they update this, right? And right here, for the last 2 years, I've had my VIP room link. And I go right here and I grab my VIP room link. I don't bother anybody. I don't ask any questions. I don't do anything. I just grab my link here. And what did somebody do? They deleted it. Why? Who asked them? Who moved my cheese? Why would somebody delete a link to a page that's not even theirs? I mean, Clyde is not happy about this. He's very upset about all this whole thing. Let me get back to the video so I could. Anyway, you guys get the point I'm making. Let me bring this back here. So can you see my screen, Matt?
Yes, I can.
With my umbrella chart?
Your bar chart. Yep.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure I have a point of reference here. Let me just remove this, delete that. Let me get oriented. I have a lot to talk about today, but somebody likes to jeopardize Uncle Roger. Why? I have no idea. Who asked him to do it? Don't know. All right, a few things before we get started. And see, the thing is, it throws me off my kilter. Let me say hello to everybody. Don, hello. Let's see. Dom, hello. Dan, hello. Cyrus, hello. Robert, hello. No respect. Ken, hello. Exactly, Ralph. Robinson, hello. Dave, hello. Krish, hello. Robert, Ken, Jeffrey, Dale, Eldad, Judy. All right. We're all in here. I apologize. I truly apologize about this. I don't know what possesses them to do that. The hurricane is not enough. They want to change the link on me too. Billy, hello. All right, let's get this party started. So a few things. Let me start off with this. Do you guys understand why we had a rally yesterday? Why the market had a big rally yesterday? I want to first show them. See, this report yesterday, this job report is very instrumental. Why was it instrumental? Because it was lower. When you have less job openings, that means the boss has no new jobs. That means the job market is tight. When the job market is tight, let me explain to you why the rally in the market. Let me explain to you why the SPY pulled one of these yesterday. We had one of the biggest days yesterday, and I want to explain to you why. Why do we break above the 50-day moving average? Why are we breaking above my lines? And this is a good thing, because I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to say. There's a lesson here. What happens when the labor market gets tighter? I know. Everybody's going to say less jobs. I know there's less jobs. Go one step beyond that. If the labor market is tight, so let me explain it, Robert. Let me explain it so you guys understand it. There's a lesson here. I want to explain this lesson to you guys. Think about the housing market. You have supply and demand. You have a buyer's market and a seller's market. Where more people are employed, less pressure on wage hikes. Exactly, Dom. That's exactly right. There's less pressure on wage hikes. And less pressure on wage hikes means deflation, not inflation, deflation. So this number, even though it's telling us the labor market's tighter, what it's also telling us is that companies are in a better position, and it's not an employee market, it's an employer market. And an employer market means the employers don't have to go and raise their rate to get people to come into work. That's good for deflation. So this report is what propelled the market higher. I wanted you guys to understand that. A lot of folks understand the broad understanding of it, but lower rates, lower wages means deflation. So today we had the GDP report and the ADP report. Is that also less likely that the Fed would yes, that makes it less likely that the Fed would raise rates, because what it's telling them is that we're not seeing signs of inflation. Remember, they want to raise rates to protect us from inflation, but a tighter labor market means less inflation. So I wanted you guys to understand that. Number two, also, while I'm doing this, can somebody help me out and tell me what's been going on with Bidu, BIDU, in the last half hour? If somebody doesn't mind, I follow a trader who just went long Bidu, and I want to know why he went. And I saw a rally in the last 15, 20 minutes. So if anybody can tell me why, can you explain it to me? Greg says GM. I'm sorry, I don't understand what that means. Can you explain it to me in maybe 20 words? Personal consumption expenditures were pretty solid, but here the inflation rate is going down. So this is a 1-2 punch, and it solidifies what yesterday's report said. Moreover, ADP has been the most unreliable report in the last 3 weeks. I mean, they've been just completely. Oh, good morning. I thought you said GM, Greg. I thought GM and Bidu did something because you said it right after I said, explain it to me, and you wrote GM. So I assume there's something going on with GM and Bidu. Good morning to you too. Timing is everything, right? Sorry, I'm trying to understand what's going on with Bidu. If anybody knows, please let me know. I'm very curious. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Yeah. My internet is terrible. Eldad, I'm not having any internet problems on my end. Is anybody else experiencing a choppy internet? It's on your end, buddy. I'm pretty quick right now. My internet is fast. Yeah. It's not me, it's you, bud. First you had echo, now you're having my internet is perfect. Perfect. Like as perfect can be. Yeah. It's not on my end. Let's continue. So the ADP report actually came out confirming we have a tighter labor market, but I don't believe it for a second. Why I don't believe it for a second? Because this ADP report's been like 350,000, and then the Friday's report is like 180,000. Yeah. No problem. It's on your end, bud. There's no internet problems. My internet is perfect. A matter of fact, let me do my speed test. Now I'm at home, but my internet should be fast. Yeah. It should be like 10 to 20 upload. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Let's see how the upload is. See, the upload is the trick to Zoom. Anything above 5 is perfect. Yeah, it's up there. It's fine. If it's like 1, it's not good, but anything above 5 is good. Yeah, we're uploading okay. So again, this report actually makes sense, assuming that Friday's employment situation confirms the same. All reports are questionable. I'm just saying that it's moving in the right direction. Now, remember I told you nothing's good's going to happen with the S&P till it goes above this red line. It's above this red line, and we're above the 50-day moving average. The market is becoming bullish as a result. So I kind of already told you with the deal with the GDP and the ADP. I'm not going to read anything to you because I kind of went over it already. But I do want to show you guys something today. Nice, Angie. That's nice. See, that's not good for, let me see how Tesla's doing in light of all of this. Let's see if Tesla sold off on that. No, they didn't. Let's see where they were doing before this. They're doing great. And by the way, they're right above the 50-day moving average. There's a lot of stocks that are looking good right now, just saying, and I'm going to go through them with you. So I want to show you a lot of folks, believe it or not, I know this may sound like a silly question, but a lot of folks ask me, Roger, what is the difference between the 10 moving average, the 20 moving average, the 50 moving average? When do you use one? When do you use the other? So I'm going to make something for you guys right now. I'm going to show you something. I should have done this a long time ago. So let me show you this. I'm going to do something that I don't want you guys to delete this. So I'm going to give you guys something nice. Let's see if you guys understand this. Okay. Do you guys understand this language? Does this make sense to you? Because I'm always being asked, what moving averages are you using, Roger? What moving average should we use? It's not my Wi-Fi chat. My Wi-Fi is fine. I'm telling you, it's not me. Here, enjoy. So this should be a really good benchmark for you, a good benchmark to, what is this here? Who's on this? This should be a really good benchmark for you guys to see which moving, and I'm on a really good mic right now, so you guys should hear me perfectly. 5-day moving average, 10-day moving average, my suggestion for you guys is to take this paper, take this dot, print it out, and put it next to you. Put every one of these charts, or at least the 10-day, the 20-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day, and keep them on your chart for reference. And it'll give you a very, very good idea of what each moving average line is and what it does. Does this sound like a good idea? You guys have the link? I'll also post it in Telegram. Matt, can you post this in the Telegram channel? I don't know if Matt's even here, but I thought this would be good. It's simple.
I'm here.
Oh, good. Do you mind throwing this up on the Telegram channel?
Are you going to send it to me?
Yeah, I posted it right now, but I'll send it to you on here. It's on Skype.
Okay.
There you go. All right. You got it.
I will label it strong momentum.
Yeah, label it properly and send it to everybody. Yeah, just call it the moving average guideline levels, something like that. But if you knew how many times people said, do you use the 20-day? Do you use the 50-day? Why do you use the 20-day? Cyrus, you should be able to print it. You should be able to print it. It's just a Google sheet I shared with you. You should be able to print it. If not, it's your printer. You know, Cyrus, I had that problem before where my printer wouldn't print anything from the internet, but it's not on our end. It's on your end. I had the same problem. I don't even know how I fixed it. But I remember it was very frustrating because I used to use Microsoft Word and it worked. But if it's not working, it's 100% your printer. But you have the PDF and you know, use this. It's worth its weight in gold. Yeah, take a screenshot. Exactly. There you go. Exactly. So hopefully that helps you. Now let's talk about the stocks I've got. And Matt is here. Matt is pretending to be Roger Scott. It says Roger Scott here, but it's really Matt.
Let me hold on. Maybe that's.
Say what?
Says
the name says there's two Roger Scotts here. I've got an imposter.
Well, okay, hold on. Maybe I didn't change my phone because I logged into the.
It really doesn't matter, you know.
I logged into the Zoom with the
there you are
desktop.
There you are.
On my phone.
Now you're Matt Horton.
Yep. There we go.
No, I just wanted to tell Cyrus that if it doesn't print, it's not because of us. It's just a Google sheet. There's no kind of printing protection on it. I just made a Google sheet. All right, let's talk about the stocks. I've got a lot of stocks to talk about today. Not a lot of pullbacks. I guess Tesla's moving up on this news too.
Oh, it looks like the office lost power. That's why.
Are you in your office or the office?
No, the office. So I have the remote login. From my phone. So that's how I originally opened it, so I could stream it to YouTube.
Oh, I see.
That knocked off. I noticed because there should be 3 names in there, but now there's only 2.
Gary, good question. Gary's asking, how do you get Telegram channel? It's right here. Somebody already put it on Telegram, Adam? I am Art. I'm good. You did. Okay.
From my phone, yeah.
Telegram right there. Gary and anybody else, if you don't have Uncle Roger's Telegram channel, you're missing out. I'm going to put levels there. I'm going to put a lot of stuff there. rogerscott.com/Telegram. There you go. Good. Yeah, Telegram is great. And I'm not going to it's only one way. So nobody else can post there except me. So you're not going to get 500 people posting or saying stuff. It's really good. All right.
Well,
stocks,
and me, but
and Matt. Yeah, Matt and me. I meant us, not anybody else.
Yeah.
Good, Brett. I'm glad to hear that. So let's talk about stocks. I have a very different vibe when I work from home because this chair is like the most comfortable chair in the world. It has that pillow foam like the therapeutic mattresses, Matt. You know, like those. Yeah. And unfortunately, it's very, very. It's made by Thomasville. It's made by Thomasville, and I bought it. It was my first thing that I bought when I moved into this house. And the minute my cats saw it, they shredded it. It's completely shredded. It's like you can't tell because, you just can't tell because the quality of the video is not that great, but it's got holes everywhere. It's completely shredded. So it's just as comfortable, and nobody really comes in here except Matt and a couple of other people, but it's so comfortable. I could literally sleep in this chair. I think I'm going to get one for the office because for my back, but I could sit here for hours.
A lot of back problems too.
Yeah. I mean, like really, really comfortable chair. Thomasville. It's called Thomasville. It's a brand. And it wasn't that expensive. It was like $300. It wasn't like a $2,000 chair. Art, get yourself a good chair. Now, a material chair doesn't bother. They could do it all day long and nothing happens. So I just next need to get myself a material chair and take this one to work or something. All right, let's talk about stocks. Not a lot of techs. Well, this trader bought 10,000 shares of Baidu at, I don't want to even give out the price, but I'm trying to, when he gives trades, they're really good. And I was trying to see why Baidu rallied so hard. It's on my screen, Rula. It's PXD. I'm looking at PXD right now. All right. So the stock is clearly breaking out. Oh, yeah. We worked through the hurricane. Yeah, BB, that's a good idea. Again, it's not a room that's open to the public. It's just my office, and hardly anybody ever goes there. But I love this pullback. It's not that shallow. Its price looks to be above. I like the fact that the 50-day is crossing above the 200-day moving average. The cats love here. The stock looks fantastic. Let's go a little forward to see where their resistance area is. We're past this resistance area and we're above the 200-day. There's really nothing till about 257. So we've got a good long ways. And in terms of options, I would be looking at the 16 days out, and I would be looking at the 237.50s, and I would be hedging them with the 242.50s. I want to go a little bit in the money. I want to get the delta. I want to get at least 75, 80 delta and about 50 delta here. So I want to be lopsided on purpose. And we're going to have a class, by the way, at 1 o'clock, where I'm going to be giving you guys a hot stock and an option on one of my pattern trades. You don't want to miss out on that. It's happening at 1. And I think, Matt, are you going to be able to post the link, Matt?
Yeah, I just don't have it right. I can give you about 30 seconds.
Yeah, you have half an hour, so you got plenty of time. So
I'm gonna have.
Yeah. So we like the Pioneer natural resources. You'll also find that in my stock picks today, we've got a lot of these natural resources and so forth. There's a lot of these. We have a common theme here. Oh, and by the way, remember yesterday I gave you TJX? This was a stock I gave you a few days ago and yesterday. Do you guys remember this? Did anybody take me up on it? Anybody do it? No? Yes, Joe. Oh, Ray did. Okay. Well, if you're making money off of these trades, why don't you let me know? Share the wealth, Ray. Share the information. Oh, still open. Okay. Oh, all right. And what about... Look at my face. Does anybody remember this one? All right. Nice, Angie. Good. So happy to hear that. That's great. Let me just repost that. Nice. Dickens still has Splunk. Good. When you guys get out of it, let me know. So happy I found you. You found me. One of us found each other. Nice. No, Cyrus, why do you want to short Splunk? I'm telling you that it's going up and you want to keep shorting it. I'm just messing around, Ray, with Splunk. I'm just messing around. You know why? Because Matt was so against this trade. He was so against this trade. I've never seen him so against a trade before. That's why.
I stand against it.
I know. For the record, I know.
I would fade it.
I know. Next one. Again, resources. Let's go back on our all right.
Nice. Did you guys get that link? I just posted it.
Thank you, Matt. Another natural resource company also crossing the 50 days, crossing the 200-day. Oh, nice, Ray. Nice. It looks like Ray and I are picking very similar stocks today. I like that. 16 days out. If nothing happened in the next 6 days, get out. I want to see more upside, imminent upside. I want to see momentum. I don't want to see a pause. And I'd like the 6250. And I like that's all I like, the 6250. If you want to go 60, you can sell the 65s, but I would honestly just buy the 6250s and call it a day. SM, let's look at SM. SM on my list. SM is not on my list today, but I know we've been talking about it quite a bit. Let's see here. Good. Let's continue. Next one is MOD. Manufacturing. I don't have a lot of tech today. Now here, the 50-day is way above the 200-day. The 200 is right here. Volume looks like it's pretty solid. Let's just look longer term. It's making all-time highs. So there's nobody selling into this stock. There's no sellers on this. One second. All right. Yeah, there's no sellers on this. Volume is good, as I mentioned. Yeah, you want to stick with the 45 strike price, and you want to sell the 50, and you can get off on this one. And when I say get off, I mean you can get the trade off on this one. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying, please. It's common words. You can get this trade off at this price or whatnot. Another one, RS Management. I got to say, folks, I really like the picks today. I really do. I like most of them. I like how they're breaking out on very low volume and how they're low volatility, not low volume, low volatility. I like the low volatility. It's telling me, and I like the fact that the S&P is at the 50-day line. Let's not try to be smarter than the hedge funds and fade this, okay? In this case, I would go for the 9/15 expiration 100 calls. Let's see here. No, they're a little weird. Go with the 105s if you can. I think there's some issues with liquidity here. I'd have to check, but I don't like the spread. Go with the 105s. They're expensive. Yeah, they're a little expensive. Although implied volatility is not that bad and earnings are behind us already. And it's not like a tech stock or anything. Next one, EME. Now, we've talked about this stock. We've talked about a lot of these stocks. Perry, if you want me to give you an idea on a stock that's not on my list, wait till I am finished. I think I'll be able to finish a little earlier today because I don't think Matt has seasonality because he's on his phone because his power is out. Am I correct in saying that?
I've got it.
You got it?
I've got it.
Superman
rough,
here.
But I've got it.
We got a Superman here. We got a Superman on our hands. You see, this is what I'm talking about. No power, phone, but he's got seasonality. He's great, isn't he, Ken? Superman. That's what it is. Superman. Love the guy. I tell him all the time, if he was a pretty girl, I'd kiss him. Oh, you make my life easier, Matt. You really do. No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. He makes my life easier every day. I don't know what he's going to do, Ray. I'm waiting to see it too. So remember, we drew a line here. A line in the sand right here. And Glenn, thank you for that wonderful letter. I appreciate it more than you could ever imagine. We're good here. It doesn't look like anything's going on, but if it does, you'll be the first one that I call. You'll have to send a boat to get me out of here. All right. Implied is low compared to historic. That's a good thing. The price is, well, doesn't look like there's options that we'd have to buy the 220 here. There really isn't anything, and there's not a lot of liquidity. So there's a lot of other stocks. Okay, I'm still looking to see how he's going to do seasonality today. The good stuff I have today, the real juicy stuff, comes on my short side. So be patient. It's going to come. Now, this stock, Cactus. Matt, have you ever heard of this stock before? Cactus?
No.
Either have I. But it looks like it's moving up to the area. You have, Mike? I've never heard of this stock. The only thing is volume. Volume doesn't look like it's coming up. It looks like it's coming off. That's not a good sign. But price is looking very good. Let's see if there's any liquidity here. Yeah, you can get the 55s, and I would only stick with the 55s. You can buy the 50s and sell the 55s, but you're buying too much intrinsic value. Just buy the 55s. And if nothing happens in the next 3-4 days, get out. These stocks are in play right now, which means they should continue doing what they're doing. Next one, FFIV. We talked about the stock briefly either yesterday or a few days ago. I said it was on my list. I was very quick about it. Do you guys remember? It's doing it again. Again, the only problem is it's breaking out on low volume. That's not good. But it's looking fantastic. But remember something, caveat. We're in the last week of August. Something really has to be happening right now for volume to be good. It's not unexpected for volume to be low. And if stocks are moving up on lower volume, as long as they're not moving down on high volume, that's a good sign. I want the 160 and I want to sell the 165 here. You can get off a good price on this one. It will be fine. You can get it. 3-4 days, nothing, get out. We don't want breakout stocks should continue moving. If they don't continue moving, there's nothing in it for us. We're not looking for a pause. With pullbacks, you could still have a little bit of a pause, but with breakouts, we want, that's what I just said, Claire. What do you consider low volume? Low relative volume. I'm not looking at volume isolated. I'm looking at relative volume. Relative. You see how it's going lower? I'm looking at its own volume. How far back? Write this down. How far back should we go? If you're using intraday 5-minute charts, you want to go back 78 bars. Ken, do you know why we want to go back 78 5-minute bars? And if you're using a daily chart, you want to probably go back 50 days. Exactly, Robert. See, I've got an answer for everything. Oh. Most folks go back 20 bars. Brendan, if you're day trading, which we will be soon, and if you're using 5-minute bars and you're looking at relative volume, most folks out there use 50, 20, 30 bars. It's useless. Use 78 bars. You want to have the highest relative volume of that day. So using anything less than 78 bars is useless. Nobody's ever told you that. I know. You've never learned that anywhere. But doesn't it just make common sense? Like, what? Oh, we're going to use 30 bars. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, the last 35-minute bars are really going to tell you a lot. Do you know what percentage of traders use those? Maybe 90%. No sense at all. No sense at all. No common sense. 78 bars. Don't worry, Angie. We won't tell them anything. All right, let's look at the options here. I think I already did. Yeah, you want to buy the 160s and sell the 165s. Yeah, that's 78 bars. That's how long you want. 78 bars. All my tests say you want to be 78 or 80 bars. 6.5 hours is what we want. All right, let's continue. I only have one more long trade, and I only have and something else I want to show you. Molina Healthcare. Notice there was not one. Oh, Jade, good. Somebody made over 50% on that trade. Stay in it, man. Stay in it, JC. It's still looking pretty good. It's looking like it's breaking out. So look at this Molina Healthcare. WHR trade sucks. Matt, how's that WHR trade? Still moving up? Now, you said you were going to cut it if it continues moving up. Did you cut it?
Well, I'm waiting to see what the market does. If the market decides it wants to push up, I'm going to get out of it.
Now, in Matt's defense, the market has been going up the last few days. What happens? Matt, are you okay?
Yep.
What happened to you?
I just had a friend visit me right where I'm standing. Let me show you.
Who visited you?
Can you see that?
No, I don't see
can probably
anything.
only see me.
I see your mug.
You see my face, right?
Yes.
See, I don't like
What am I supposed to look at? Oh,
that.
tree.
Yeah,
Oh man, you better get out of there. Don't stand over there.
I'm
Don't
under a
stand there.
roof, so I
So,
should be
folks,
okay.
now,
But
you know, it would be funny, Matt, if anybody was asking us right now if this is live, right?
yeah,
Roger,
live.
is this live? Nah, it's pre-recorded. Well, what I wanted to say was Whirlpool sucks, but it's still below the 200-day moving average, and it's below the 50. So the trade itself as a short doesn't look bad. And I'll talk more about shorts in just a minute. Oh yeah, did we? I don't think we gave. I gave you guys options for MOH. Do it, Robinson. Stay with it. A 324. Here's your sweet spot right here. Right here. I would actually buy the 320 and sell the 330. I would. Is it live or Memorex? Yeah, Minority Report, right. Okay, so there's one breakout stock that I want to bring to your attention. JBL. Now, I want to show you guys something. Remember that stock that Matt absolutely loves, Splunk? Remember how it started breaking out on really high volume like this? I did, Angie. I gave it. If I didn't, it was MOH. It was MOH Ray. So do you see how the stock is breaking out? But when you go long term, you will notice there's nothing above it. There's nothing above it. You see that? So if I'm looking at this on a 3-month, I would say, oh, this stock is done. It's breaking out. Look at how high volume is. Look at the price. This is a catalyst breakout. Now, I don't know what's happening with this company. I have no idea. I haven't read it, and I will. But this is a real type of a breakout versus this is more of like the Splunk type of breakout versus those breakouts that just fade. This is a good, healthy breakout. Okay. So, and the price took out the high by only $5. So there still could be another $5, $10 in this trade. Just saying. Cyrus doesn't agree, but Cyrus, here's something you have to think about. Must come down. Well, here's the thing, Cyrus. You've got Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley spending at least $250 million a day in research, and their traders are buying this stock right now. But you think you know better than they do. I wouldn't think that way. Here's the way we want to trade. Imagine a big shark. Imagine a huge shark, okay? Now, you're a little fish. You have two choices. You can go right head on to that shark, which is trying to sell this, or you can position yourself slightly behind that shark and use that shark to guide you and to kill all the other things in the ocean. The way we need to line ourselves up, we need to be those little fish that are on the side of the big shark. We're the little fish swimming with it. Wherever that shark goes, we go with it. We don't want to go in front of that shark, because if we go in front of Jaws, our ass is going to be eaten. So we want to go with it as long as it's the real deal. And I'm explaining that this breakout, well, let me explain. Volume on this bar is higher than any volume over the last 9 months. Matter of fact, volume is higher than any volume that I've seen on this in the last 2 years. The stock has been going up parabolically and is only now breaking higher. There's huge institutional buying here. They know something we don't. We're looking for an edge. Do you want to give yourself an edge, or do you want to go against the edge? The edge is right here. You're looking straight at it. If you want to talk yourself out of an edge, then say, let's fade it. But if you want to go with the edge is right here. All right. I may be wrong, but I promise you, if we look at 100 trades like this, I will have the edge here. No, JP, I wouldn't enter now. I want to see where it goes in the next hour or so, but I may give it as a bonus trade. Implied volatility is not high. The 110 strike price, 117. I would buy the 115 here, and I would sell the 120. And if it doesn't continue moving our way, I would liquidate it almost immediately. Again, I'm explaining to you.
Now, is this the same
What?
Is this the same JBL that makes the speakers?
No. No.
It's not.
No. No, it's not. That's Carmen Group. JBL is made by Carmen. This is a different company. This is a chip company. See, look.
Understood.
See printed circuit boards, JBL. It's nothing to do with JBL. Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's nothing to do with JBL. The ticker is JBL. JBL is part of well, Joe, that's a good question. See how in this case right here, it's just a little here. Let me draw it for you. So here, Joe, if this line was right here, if this line was this, then I would say yes. But we're only right now, look, we're only right now $2 above the breakout level. It's not that bad. Yeah, because I would only want to hold this trade for 2-3 days. I would want to see it continue. I would want to see exactly what I'm seeing in Splunk. See, what I'm trying to tell you guys is there are breakouts and there are breakouts. You understand what I'm saying? There are breakouts and there are breakouts. You need to be able to identify the right type of breakouts. I'm not really gung-ho on trading these breakouts, although I may in the future, because the markets are, although we're above the 50-day moving average, so it's a little better. But this is a real breakout. When you see volume and price and nothing above it, that's a real breakout. Now, I could be dead wrong, and I'll still be right because we're looking for an edge. Remember, even if I have an 80% win rate, 20 trades out of 100 will be wrong. Again, now let's go and look at our shorts. We have a class in 15 minutes. So this is going to be very, very quick because I want to show you a couple of things. So don't write anything down. Let me just show you where I'm going with this, okay? Look. This is gold. This is GDX. This is Newmont Mining. Oops. God darn it. This is Newmont Mining. Notice a pattern? Bouncing off the 200-day moving average. 50 is below the 200, bouncing off. Newmont Mining. Let me show you another one. Gold miners at the 200-day line. AEM. Does everybody understand where I'm going with this? I don't want to give you a trade on all of them. Do you guys understand where I'm going with this? Just say yes if you get it. Okay. All right. You don't understand, Art? I just showed you 7 things that are all doing or 5 things that are all doing the same thing, and they're all related to gold. So all you need to do is just short gold or one of the tickers I gave you. You don't have to do all of them. Now, my suggestion would be GDX or NEM. Glenn says definitely yes. Okay. Sometimes, 5-6 words is all you need. GDX. I gave you 5-6 to show you that several assets that are related to gold are all doing the same thing. That's confirmation. 9/15 expiration. 30 puts. 30 puts. All right. So we took care of gold. Now I want to show you another thing. XLP, which is not following this rally. See that? What's one of the biggest stocks in consumer staples? Are we all on the same page, or am I going too fast? consumer staples don't look good and gold doesn't look good. You don't need to find the weakest one. Pepsi-Cola is fine, or you could just do XLP. If I look at the option on Pepsi, I would be looking at, and it's underperforming the market, by the way, as well. I would be looking at the 180 or the 182.50 put. Okay. Aside from that, there's one other stock I wanted to show you to the downside, WT, which is completely unrelated to gold. I was just showing several consumer staple stocks and several gold stocks. They're all doing the same thing. So all my point is, you don't, when you see something like that, you can just do the whole index or the sector or just one of them. You don't need to do every one of them. Willis Tower Watson coming back up to the 50-day. The 200 is above the 50-day moving average. Volume is low. Now, this is what I like. There's a lesson here for you all. Price is going up, right? What's happening with volume? Answer the questions. Price is going up. What's happening with volume?
Going down.
Price is going down. What happens with volume? Price is going down. Opposite of this, what happens with volume? Volume is going up. Price is going down. Price is going up. Volume is going up. Not a bad stock to short, right? You guys get where I'm going with this? Do you guys follow this? Do you guys follow stocks and see what they're doing when they're dropping or going up? If volume is, I just gave you a really good tip. When you see a stock going up on low volume, it's the same thing as a stock going down on high volume. That means when buyers are coming in, they're covering their short or they're very, very non-interested. There's a clue right there. So we want options. We want to short stocks that are moving down on big volume and moving up on small volume. I hope you guys know, Derek, I think it's about to break down. Volume is declining as it's moving up, not going up. Volume is increasing as it's going down. So, and I hope you guys download and record this session, and download and watch this session. Yes, I will in a second. For this one, you want the 200 strike price right here. I would even maybe buy the 210 and sell the 200s, hold it for a few days, and that's it. Look what I showed you. When you're looking at a stock and you want to short a stock, you want to make sure that when it's going up, volume is moving down. That means there's not a lot of interest in this up move. And when it's moving down, volume is moving up. That means there's a lot of interest in the short move. Not a lot of interest in the upside move, a lot of interest in the downside move below the 200-day moving average. Oh, I see what you meant, Derek. Break down. From now on, whenever you guys look at stocks and you see it moving up a lot, notice if volume is above average. Then next and see if it's moving down a lot, if volume is above average. You'll notice a pattern. Most stocks that are moving up, volume dries up as it's moving down, and it rallies on the way up. When stocks are moving down, you see the opposite, which is this. That is one way to look at it. Well, Cyrus, this way of looking at it has been around for 130 years since Edward and McGee wrote their first technical analysis book. I'm literally going back 120 years. Do you have a different way of looking at it? Because I have never met anybody who has a different way of looking at it. Anyway, Matt, why don't you take us through seasonality?
All right. Let's see what
I hope you guys are getting some value and some good nuggets. I've been trying to add a lot of education as I go through the picks to give you guys a little bit of both. Whenever you're ready, Matt. This looks beautiful. VST looks beautiful. Good. EQT is great. I've been talking about that stock nonstop. Hey, do you guys mind?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, very well. Well, not very well, but well enough.
Okay, I am doing this off my phone, so bear with me. But here is your seasonality to the long side for your sectors. You've got XLP coming in very strong, 18 trades, 15 profit factor, 89% win rate, rounded. You've got everything else heating up. Not most of them are in the 60s, 70s. Not anything we'd take a look at per se, but they're definitely up from yesterday.
Matt, I'm going to
If you
tune
go
out
to the
and go.
short side,
Matt, I'm going to go and get ready for the class. Okay. Do you hear me?
yep,
Yeah. I'll see you guys in about 7
yeah, I
minutes
can hear
in the
you.
other room. In the other room. I'll see you guys. Thank you for the assistance, Matt. I really appreciate you
All
being
right.
here today. Bye, guys.
Yep. Bye. Bye. All right. To the short side, we have nothing on the sectors. Everything is looking not great. Looks like a good time to be long seasonally to the long side. Or on the sectors. Good time to be long season on the sectors. Top setups on the stocks to your long side. You've got Kroger coming in very strong, 24 trades, 95% win rate. We've also got Amazon, 18 trades, 94% win rate. And then it goes down from there, but you've got ExxonMobil, you've got energy, you've got the biotech sector, Avalon Bay, Schmuckers, that's another consumer staple. Generac, consumer staples still strong, but we don't see a lot of other consumer staples except for now Kellogg. Kroger, excuse me. So interesting to take a look at there. On the short side, for your top setups, not a lot to talk about here. You've got Lib, 80% win rate, but horrible profit factor. KDP, 10 trades, 80% win rate to the short side. That's Keurig Dr. Pepper. That is a consumer staple. So again, we talked about the consumer staples yesterday. They are showing strong seasonally on the ETF, but the constituents are not really supporting that move. So we're kind of disregarding the seasonality there. How do I? Can you guys still see my screen? I hope you can. I'm hoping. And I can't pull up the chat. So I'm just going to keep going. So top setups on the short side, top setups on the long side right there. Your 10-day hold, let's try to scroll over to it if we can on my phone. I believe that is your 10-day hold. Maybe not. Let's see here. One more click over. A few more clicks over. Maybe. Bear with me, folks. I apologize for the delay. Just want to confirm we are giving accurate information. Yep, there's your shorts. Here's your 10-day holds right here. Not a lot to the long side. You've got maybe Amazon. Looks decent. 4.2 profit factor, 18 trades, 3% win rate. Caesars Entertainment, Devon Energy, also 24 trades. That's pretty significant seasonality on a 10-day hold. And then weakness. And if you guys are yelling at me, I cannot see the chat at the moment. So bear with me here. Relative weakness, possibly EBRG. And let's see here, O, but not a ton, 68, not super strong to the short side. That is mostly what I got. Let me stop sharing and read your comments. No. The spreadsheet will not be available. That is something I develop every day. My camera on? No, it is not. Okay. My spreadsheet is not on. My camera's on. My spreadsheet's not available. That is something that, VIP room is the only place to see it. Let me go back to, that's mostly what I got. If you have any questions, send me an email. Here's the link to the webinar at 1 o'clock. Pretty good. I've seen it myself. I'm in Jacksonville, Doug. I'm in Mandarin, is the area of town. If you look at Mandarin, Florida, you'll see us. But we are in Jacksonville. Here is the link once again for Pattern Trader, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good program. I did a lot of work on it myself. Highly recommend. Thank you, Glenn. Thumbs up to you, Doug. Thanks, Tara. See you, Mike. See you, Brandon. If you have a question, my email has been upgraded. It is now matt@rogerscott.com. I'm typing it in the chat. A little difficult here. There it is right there. There's my email. If you have a question, thanks, Brandon. Which one's my favorite? I don't have a favorite seasonal pick today. I'm really waiting on the S&P to see if we really reject that moving average or not. That'll be the big telltale for me if I want to stay primarily short or if I want to get more long. So time will tell. Tomorrow we'll probably have a new, more definite answer. Thank you, Brandon. Thanks, Bernadette. I will see you all tomorrow. Should be back in the office. Thanks, Ken. Here is that link. Pattern Trader. Just kidding. It's not posting. But it is HTTPS. I'm typing it out right now. /rogerscott.com/Wednesday. That link should work if I can type. So stay safe out there, stay dry. Hope everyone has a great day. The webinar's starting, so I'm gonna get off of it. Everyone have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Signing out.